Well, you join me here on the A1M. I think we're on the A1M now, heading up towards a campsite for the weekend and the early part of next week. It is, of course, I think a bank holiday weekend, so we've got unusually hot and sunny weather. Well, what a fantastic, sunny, bright and summery day here in Boroughbridge at the Camping and Caravan Club site. And there's a fantastic dog walk here. This is the first time I've actually been round here because I've just been setting the van up, and I have to say it's been really nicely mowed, the grass, and it's huge. I've got him on the lead at the minute, but you could technically, I suppose, in here let him run as long as there are no other dogs. It is very nice. There's the river just here to the side as well. Well, the birds are singing outside. I'm in the van and doing the usual sort of chores that have to be done. Now time to go and empty the bin. But it is quite a pleasant little site actually, quite a whole mixture of vans. That section down there is all the kind of hard standing pitchers with electric and all the rest of the stuff. The A1M I think is kind of way over there in the distance, and then down to that side is where the grass pitchers are. Back at the van, bin emptied, another job done. Emptied that thing earlier, the Wastemaster. Just makes it a little bit easier to have things like that and the aqua roll, because then you're not entirely reliant upon having everything having to move when you have to go to the motorhome service point to fill up or empty. There are a few nice walks in this area here where you can kind of go off and go down these little paths that they've cut in the grass. Takes you right round there, round the back of those trees, up the hill a little bit, back round again. Well, it kind of feels like it's been a bit of a long day because got everything ready this morning, set off in the van, got what would normally be just about an hour's drive away here about 2 hours later than planned. And I've got the van in a very basic kind of configuration, so I've not got an awning, I've not brought the motorbike, I've not got the trailer, and so it really is just the van with a few bits and pieces. I've not even got electric hookup, so I'm purely on just the solar panel during the day and the batteries and the Victron stuff that's keeping everything kind of up and running. It is quite a spectacular blue sky with wispy clouds just dotted around. And let's switch the camera around. Well, it's day 2 and it's coming into the evening, and pretty much been a very hot and sunny summer's day today here at the Boroughbridge Camping and Caravan Club campsite. I'm just out with the dog for another walk, and I looked at the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be 31 degrees, and one of the struggles that I've got at the minute is inside the van today. I had temperatures of up to 37 degrees. Without that air conditioning unit, it's not very good for the dog actually. So yeah, great for the sunshine, the weather, but the downside of that is just the dog kind of struggles a bit in the van, because even though we can spend a fair bit of time sitting outside trying to get some shade, there's not a lot of shade where I'm parked at the moment. So I went online this morning, having checked with the reception yesterday whether there were any spaces, just to see if there are any cancellations available, so I could get the dog in a pitch that had electric, so I could switch the aircon on, because today the temperatures are going to get up to 32 degrees outside. I managed to book a pitch for 2 nights on a hard standing, but when I had a chat with the lady who was actually just cleaning the toilets and the reception was closed, I said, look, no rush, but this is what I've done. Can you sort of give me an idea of which pitch I need to move to, and then I can get it done before 1 o'clock, before you get out your hair, before all of the new guests arrive? And she said no. So yes, it kind of worked out. It just took quite a lot of faffery to get to get shifted, and this sometimes is the case, isn't it, with these places, that if you do anything that's slightly different to the cut and thrust of everyday management of the site, it's like, no, you can't do it. So I'm technically here for another night tonight and then heading off tomorrow. But the biggest issue that I've had at this particular campsite, now that I'm on the electric pitch and I've got the aircon on for the dog, that's all sorted. But the other issue is the internet signal. I have O2 and Vodafone SIM cards, and 1 minute you get full 4 bars of 5G, and then that lasts for about 20 minutes, and then the whole thing goes down for about 20 minutes. Literally right the way the internet completely cuts off. So there's obviously some kind of issue with the local mast here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye bye for now.